Okay, it looks like stuff's actually working, which is nice considering I spent 2 hours trying to get this sodding game to work. Okay, so this is going to be my first attempt at your boy Throt the Unclean. I have not tried him before. I have not played. I haven't played Total War Warhammer 2 since like about a week and a half ago. I haven't read guides. I've tried to avoid videos as much as I could just so I could go into this dry, which is pretty much what I think the AI might be about to do. Grow into me dry. So, legendary, battle difficulty very hard, chaos invasion difficulty legendary. This is Total War. Take on everyone, go to war with everyone, no peace unless I'm confederating with the other faction. God, I hate myself. Oh, by the way, when we're talking about the bugs, notice this background I've got here? That is the Curse of the Vampire Coast background, because yet again, CA have bugged their release, and it took me 2 hours to get this running. So, let's begin. Watch it now bug out everything else as well. I'm really going to have to get the hang of this map very quickly because I don't even know who I'm going to be fighting yet.
Of the Nine Circles are rife with specimens.
Right, let me make sure I actually turn my damn mic on. Yeah, I've done that. I haven't screwed up as much as CA today. It's all going fine. Yeah, I don't want to hear the rest of this. I'll see what's going on. Go away, old man. Oh, hang on. Have I set my graphic settings up properly? God damn it. Won't be a second. I usually go with DX12 to be honest, but... yeah, I completely reinstalled the game 3 times and reinstalled Steam and everything else. Turn off the portholes, I don't normally do with those. I can't remember exactly what it is that I was doing. Oh, have I left the units on... Units... Hang on, let me have a quick look. Before I go into this, I might have left the unit size wrong. Let me have a look. Yeah, gotta drop out again. We will go back to the main menu. I need to set this up properly first. This is what happens when you're constantly reinstalling for 2 hours, which I've mentioned a couple of times already. So I'll stop moaning in a minute. Right, game settings. It's not in game settings, it's in graphic settings. We don't want that. Yeah, we do want that. I basically wiped everything just to get it running. Let's see how this works and go from there. So, Throt, where were we, old boy? There he is. Yeah, that's all fine. I hate how unit size defaults to, like, large. Large, just like peasant class, man. Don't go large. Ultra is the only unit size, unless you're running on a potato, and it shouldn't default for that.
Master Mutator, Lord of Hell Pit. The loathsome creations that inhabit the labyrinthine tunnels of Clan Moulder's stronghold.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I saw him moving that I realised my graphic settings can't be right, because I never have the 3D portals on. My computer's not quite that good. Okay. Alright. So, excuse me if you've all seen like previews and things like that. I have not, so not really. I joined in on one of the Great Book of Grudges streams when he was like midway through. So, we're at war with these. We're not at war with Kislev. I thought we would start at war with Kislev. That's fine. Okay. And obviously it's all infantry and monsters. Right. Let's get the first thing done. War.
The Ice Queen does not want you here.
Varg. Yeah, I'm not worried about fighting them.
After a drink? A fist?
And Wintertooth.
Border pressure challenges.
I suppose he could be a pain in the ass at early stage. Right. So, monster-themed army. Turn my audio down a bit in my head. In my headphones. So, I want weapons teams, because for all that Clan Moulder are a monster-based faction, and I'm eventually going to give Throt a monster meme army, there is no way in hell monsters are better than weapons teams in this. I don't believe that's going to happen, so I'm prepping for weapons teams straight away. Right.
Unleash war beasts. Best experiment.
We'll stick him in there.
Pets bring flesh meat. Feed clan.
Okay, so it doesn't look like there's much extra on there. I seem to recall there's like more space down here, isn't there? Yeah, like a channel leading down to here. Okay. That's fine. That might siphon off some of chaos when that comes in. Right, let's get on with this.
Clan, eat well now.
Hey Endura, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I was waiting as well. The bloody thing just wouldn't work. It worked at first, and then when I was running a test campaign with another faction, it just kept crashing. So I did a total reinstallation, and then the DLC just vanished. Super irritating. Okay, so these are dwarfs, which means they're going to do the whole... Ooh, the graphics here are lousy. It's because I don't have any of my my little graphic mods on. So they're not... Let me see if there's something I can do about that. Whatever. Sometime overnight I'll reinstall all my graphic stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to go like this. God, I hate melee. What's this? Mutant Rat Ogre. Okay, he can go over there. They can go over there. These are Wolf Rats. Okay. I'm not going to Vanguard them. Let's just use those as flankers. Let's have a look at Throt himself. Alright, that's useful. I like that. Free little summon of monsters straight away. That's pretty good, actually. That's a good thing to start with. Ugh. So, yeah, they're moving over to my left as they always do. I think it's because of the snow that we're getting these shitty graphical effects over here. Okay, I was wondering, yes, now I've been asking around, but I was thinking about some AI cheese with the new abandon mechanic. Okay. I have heard about that, yeah. It seems like a really good addition. Because loads of times I've had to, like, take settlements for the sake of taking them and don't want to do it. So, yeah, being able to abandon them afterwards. Basically just, like, it's an alternative to raise, in a way. Which I like. Definitely needed more alternatives available for that kind of situation. quarrelers. Right. Drop those in on there. Ooh, very nice. I wanted to abandon the city, let the eye take it, then kill the remaining weakened units after colonization. Yeah, I mean, it'd be good if you're playing as like Skaven, for example. That would be good for stuff like food. Oh, this is a mutation, is it? Bombardment also damages allies. We won't be using that anytime soon then. And this looks like it's done, really. Come on, you stupid stunties. Just give it up. Yeah, that's it, surely. Yeah, there we go. Speed up. I don't know what penalties there are from abandoning it. Yeah, me either. Like I say, I haven't even looked into it. I know it exists, and I know I think it's a really good idea, but it might be a bit of a shit show. We don't know yet. Well, I don't know anyway. Odds are lots of other people do because they've played a lot more of it than I have now. Yeah, so for now, I just want to sack this. And then I will just go into ambush stance. And we'll hold there. I don't have enough movement range to go into encamp, do I? No, so I can't get any replenishment there. The usual stuff, root marcher, ancient cunning, yada yada.
Some growth juice, my lord. It is concoct.
Yeah. That's another thing. I don't know anything about this bad boy here. Frenzy, Vanguard deployment, stalk, monster augments. Meh. Whatever. Yeah, just go with that. Oh, yeah, help hit. We need a... Yeah, we want as much growth as we can get here so I can get it up to tier 3 as soon as possible. So... end the turn. So far, so good, but the fact that we've got Kislev all the way around here is a bit concerning. Because I want weapons teams before I wind up in against that crap. Now they're recruiting as well. Oh, we will... 3,000, Jesus. I really want the extra growth for Hell Pit. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Getting Hell Pit leveled up as soon as possible is essential, so I'm going to buy that. I don't want them recruiting here, so I'm going to raise this place this time. I just needed to take the money off them before. Because, I mean, it paid for half of that right. I'm going to fight that manually, because I don't want to take extra losses. I don't know where Kislev are at the moment. Or should I raise it, or should I just sack it again and then run round? Because the thing is, next turn, we can have weapons teams. And that's what I'm really waiting for, because that's what I will fill this army out with. Just going to do the same thing again, really. We don't have to worry about any missile troops this time. Got to remember to do this early, I think, because that's really quite useful for just sort of like creating a bit of carnage in their lines. I can see myself getting a lot of use out of that. Don't rush too far ahead, guys. Nah, they're fine. They stopped. Okay, so they seem to have stopped there, so I'm going to drop that summon there.
Master Mutator mutates. Hackmaster, conquest. Bring at me, creature beasts. Skaven slaves. Stab, stab.
Oh, they've moved. There we go.
Quick, quick. Yes, yes. Agree, reek. Place them. What?
Don't get bogged down with dwarf warriors if we can avoid it. Bring them to over here.
Warbeast trainer.
And charge them again.
Quick, quick. Die, die, die. Throt, Throt.
That looks like they're about to quit.
Skaven slaves. Hunger never ended.
That's it. Okay. So now I've got to decide whether I'm going to sack this and move, because I can do that in one turn, or if I raise it just to keep the dwarfs from raising other armies. Again, it's a matter of what Kislev are doing, because they might have God knows what by now. It's also a matter of where raising's going to leave me, because obviously it just bounces you to some random spot and you can't move for a turn.
Break will.
I am going to raise it. Oh good, it moved me even further away from help here. He starts a long way away from his home province. That is so unusual.
Hunger. Endless hunger.
I mean, it's not a huge distance away, but it's a good couple of turns away. Okay, so that's fine. I definitely want to get away from.
It's alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna sprint it. This is risky, but I'm gonna do it. We do have a little bit of gap there. They don't seem to have anything at Fort Stragov. It's a gamble, but I've taken it. It's about getting back to help it as soon as possible. Tension. Had a heart attack for a moment there, but it turned out to be a hero. Okay. That actually did make my pulse go through the roof for a tiny second there. Okay, he can go back to help it.
So tell where food flesh kept it.
Oh, they're only it's only one turn for fire throwers now. I like that. We'll have 8 then. Okay. Because I was expecting 2 turns for that. So doing that has given us a little buffer against the Norse dwarfs here. which will give me some time to mess the boys at Kislev around. And I'm thinking I'll use Fort Stragov as a sack city while I try to get Hell Pit up to tier 3 and thereby get some Plague Claw catapults.
Feed Throt!
How long is that going to take? Yeah, so we're very close. Oh, do let me know if there are any issues with like the visuals or sound or anything. Where I had to uninstall the game and reinstall it, I don't know exactly how things are standing. So everyone is now fine there. So I've got to decide how I'm going to handle this. Okay, Hell Pit going up to tier 3 is excellent. Let's get that on the way. So what Plague Claw catapults, we'll want the Warp Engine thing. Do you know, I'm going to get rid of this now. We'll get 300 back on it. I don't especially need it. And I'll get the one which reduces your upkeep costs. Not your upkeep costs, your recruitment costs. I'm expecting Kislev have probably got something decent by now, so they might hit me here. Now they know I'm going for them. Okay, so they've got an army inside Fort Stragov. I'd rather they'd come and fought me in the field.
Your accumulated growth juice has allowed a fully grown pack of monsters and minions to form within the vat, which you can now claim for swift recruitment into your armies. However, collecting even more growth juice will allow the growth of more powerful monster packs.
No creatures in stumps now. Wait here.
Let's check out something.
Stop now. Must feed.
Nah, I'll learn about that laboratory stuff later. Oh wow, okay. I was actually going to fight that manually, but why do that? I wish I had actually.
Show them Moulder strength, might.
So I'm going to go back to there because I want replenishment. That's more losses than I was hoping for there, I have to say. And that mutant rat ogre took a real kicking. We want replenishment, that's always good. So I'm going to sack city this one a little bit. Just to build up Throt and his hero there, and await the opportunity to recruit some Plague Claw catapults because Fort Ostrok has walls, so we need to be ready for that. That's more like it.
This way. Hunting for food flesh.
Voice Snacks did a good job on Throt the Unclean's voice. I do like that. Oh, what are these? I like that. I always like a summon, so we'll go for that. Can't argue with 3 units. Tried the Wood Elves yet? No, I haven't, Endura. I am very much not really a fan of Wood Elves, or elves in general. We will go for the Rubbish Pit. I will try them eventually. I'll try the Sisters of Twilight. I'm not sure I'm fond of the whole idea of Drycha, or Dryka, however you pronounce her name. Tree Bitch. I'm not a big fan of Tree Bitch.
experiment will succeed. No question. Purest warpstone. At last, flesh meat.
Can I? No. Okay, I was hoping I'd be able to raid it because I could use the bit of extra money.
Is food meat there?
Him being there is pissing around with my ability to get into like a replenishment zone.
What experiment?
Yeah, we'll get that as well. Like I say, I do like a summon. I think I'd like the Skaven more, so I'm playing Wood Elves first. Oh, fair enough. So you like, is that like when you have to eat your vegetables before you're allowed to eat your meat? I'm certain I will like Skaven more than Wood Elves. I don't mind elves, but with me, elves are always just archer spam, and I just find Skaven a lot more fun with weapons team spam. It's basically the same thing, but green and cooler.
Too tough. Leave. Big scare for enemy things.
Okay, we can raid now. So, we're going to raid that, get some money. Plague Claw catapults. And we want that because we need the money. This, do you know what? This is theoretically a good building for Throt and everything, but it's so not my priority. Because I want weapons teams, and weapons teams at the moment, just to get me started. And obviously, like I say, eventually he will have like a meme monster army. But there is no way those are going to do more damage than that lot there. There's no way. Go for that because we will recruit at some point. Yeah, that's all good. Do I bother? No. Just keep sacking Stragov. Stragov? Yeah, Stragov until I have the Plague Claw catapults to hit Ostruck. It doesn't look like Kislev really do have all that much.
Kill, harvest pods. Lead pushed by hunger.
Not gonna go crazy for growth at the moment, and we need to bring our recruitment costs down.
Eat.
Oh, do you know what? Get rid of these. Just get rid of them. They're costing me money. I don't use them. This is what it's all about. I should have gotten rid of them turns ago. I should have gotten rid of them as soon as I had those 8 warp fire throwers. Although, to be fair, it did help me in the auto resolve.
Good fight. Good harvest. Yes.
Healing the forest is actually rewarding and the Death mechanic is fine, but could be better. I heard it was glitched. I hear there's a glitch with the Death mechanic. People were talking about it on the Facebook page. Yeah, I heard the Death mechanic was glitched out. Like, it doesn't return properly. Like, when they expire, it takes all of the pre-applied buffs that you already had out.
Upgrade the flesh laboratory whenever possible, my lord.
Okay.
Clan, big strong. Enemy things, die.
Right, I think I just extracted some monsters or something there. Whatever.
Twist, bend,
How long?
experiment.
One more turn. Okay.
Warp madness. yes.
This guy's getting a bit beaten up. We'll give Throt the weapon strength.
Too stern on to eat. Break will.
Okay, we're doing well for money there. That's actually giving us enough to buy the Plague Claw catapults that I want.
Gnawing hunger.
And we will get Quartermaster because I want to bring his costs down. This is an expensive business, and we just got some kind of boost.
Best as parts.
What do we get there? I am tempted to just get rid of that. This is going to give us more money soon. Huh. Yeah, I don't even know what happened with that flesh laboratory thing. It's because I'm kind of set in my ways with how I play with Skaven. This monster stuff, I'm going to have to learn it on the fly. I guess this is Total War Campaign is not the best way to actually learn how to use a mechanic. Nurgle firelings have confederated Wintertooth. Wow, okay. Degeneration.
Big no-fur feast. Easy prey, yes.
That warp lightning thing seems like it's quite handy, so I'm going to give that to that.
If not work, me eat thing. Starving. Clan eat well now.
Okay, let's come back to here and get some replenishment. Alright, okay, just enough to be able to afford those over the course of 2 turns. But we will need to actually fight as soon as we've got them, because it's going to cost us a fortune. Oh. Okay, it gives us an extra use of these. Okay, I'll have that. Shite. Not great. None of that's great. Ooh. For chieftains. Oh, there must be some new general. Let's go for that. But no one wants to watch a perfect campaign, no fun in that. This is true. People would much rather see me fuck it up completely. So far I'm still alive, so, you know, positive so far. So far I'm still alive. Monster augments. Like I say, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but I can just see that I think it's degenerating. Yeah. Any excess mutagen degenerates. Okay. I kind of feel like I'm using this for the sake of using it, though, so...
Hope it's bigger than Gorage thing.
Oh, do you know what? Why not? Let's give some Skaven slaves that. Oh, saying that, Stalk for them and Vanguard deployment, that would actually be quite good. I haven't, like, gone full in on the investment on that, so I'm not going to do it right now, but that would be a solid thing to give them. I guess I'm just, like, swimming in this growth fat juice stuff just because I've sacked Stragov so many times. I guess it's similar to Ikit Claw's warp fuel. You get loads of it when you're sacking Tobaro next to Skaven Blight. Right. Let's see how bad the damage is for money. We're still in profit. That's solid. That's not bad at all.
Specimens.
What's... E. Oof. Okay. That's a lot to wade through with warp fire throwers. If I had some better stuff, if I had some whatchamacallit, the poison wind mortars, I would be fine with that. But this is still pretty tribe class. Plus, I don't have any magic, which is annoying. But let's give it a go. I'm going to grab myself a couple of menace below. How far do I need to go to run out? Oh, okay. I've actually got loads of food, and I'm going to get the most because this is quite a big one to take, and it will make me a lot of money. Dan plays PC games. Stalking Skaven slaves. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. But actually, what I'm thinking of is stalking warp fire throwers. You got those with Stalk and Vanguard deployment. That takes out their range disadvantage. You can literally just sit right on top of an army at the start and just absolutely melt them. And the fact that, you know, enemies will come charging towards you, seeing whoever you've got up front tanking, and they won't see the warp fire throwers until they just erupt on them. That sounded kind of pornographic, didn't it? I guess it'll look kind of pornographic if I'm killing loads of man things that way. Good to see you here, by the way, Dan. Are you streaming as well at some point? We're going to go with that. Yeah, we're just going to hide everyone for now. Until they mutate into useless bags of exploding meat. Don't be negative, Endura. It won't happen. It couldn't possibly. The Great Horned Rat is on my side. I am his herald. Why is that one unit of Plague Claw catapults walking forward? Yeah, I think that'll be a great idea with the warp fire throwers down. Yeah. Like, that will give the enemy such a shock when they're coming forward, and then they just walk into a barrage of flame assault. Almost. Am I getting blocked out by trees or something here? What the hell's going on? No, they're all making it through. Excellent, get rid of that one. This is just such a lot of people to be trying to take out with no magic and only warp fire throwers and plague claw catapults. But I could always just let it time limit out and then attack them again next turn. I'm someone who likes to take them out in one go, which means I might wind up cheesing the ammo off them, which is lame and time consuming, but I think I might need to, just so I can bring the warp fire throwers in closer, faster. I'll play tomorrow trying this balance thing in life. You don't want to do that, Dan. Balance is completely overrated. Unless you like riding a bike or something. But glad to see you here, man. I enjoyed your stream the other day. Right, okay, so him having his summons and him having his ones, that'll come in useful. I'm going to try wasting some ammo here just to try and make it so I can bring my warp fire throwers up faster. Bear with me, guys. I know it's boring and time consuming, but it might give me a chance to take this settlement in one go. Those ones coming from the left of the screen are really easy to dodge because they're having to arc them so much. It's like they're having to submit an application in writing to shoot at me. Yeah, they're running out fairly fast. Because then what it means is that I can use the Plague Claw catapult ammo to focus on walls rather than taking out crossbowmen. Ordinarily I'd be going for the crossbowmen first, but I don't think I have enough ammo to kill off this many troops if I'm doing that. So we cheese it. Shameful stuff. But I'm playing as a Skaven, so cheesing it is basically the standard requirement. We have no honour, we rat men. Come on, run out. See another few units that have ammo, but not that many. Would be nice if they sort of replace each other up on the walls, like interchange. Basically what I'm saying is, my god, why won't they make me cheesing the AI easier? Like, god, why are they making me apply effort? Good God, how much more ammo can they possibly have? I'm going to get a repetitive strain injury on my middle finger here. Stop firing at me. Run out. Okay, someone just ran out of ammo. So with the mutation vats, is it better to dump it immediately or wait? Endura, you are asking the wrong man. You think just because I'm playing a This Is Total War campaign, I did some kind of research? What sort of player do you think I am? No, I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. No idea. So we've got one unit over there, one unit up on the walls here that have ammo. Okay, they won't fire though, will they? So let's try using these here. Because they should damage the walls while also hitting those crossbowmen. Okay, do you know, I'm going to go for the gates first. Yes, because those ones still have ammo. I'd go for the gates first, because that's normally an easy one to break through. Let's speed this up. No reason to make it run slowly while we do it. Nice, that unit's almost gone. And that's one with ammo, so that'll be a good one to get rid of. I'm not worried about that one going. Right, let's try and break that open. Aim at those, seeing as they're up on the walls. Almost. Come on. See, it's only got one firing here at the moment, but I don't want them to move around too much. There we go. Okay, that one's open. We're going to go for... No, we'll go for that one next. It's in the middle. And that one. Right, let's try for this one. Come round to here. Let's try and stay out. Ah, yeah, we're fine for range against them. See if I can get through this one, because then we'll have a line of 4 holes that we can just fire through. Not sure we'll be able to get through this. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, so close. Look at that, 9% short. And I don't have any kind of magic on. I guess maybe their little warp lightning rod thing might do it. Oh, no, I just made it do that. Whoops. Oopsie. Okay, come to here. Like a pro, lads. Like a pro. See if I can bring them to here and see if that lightning rod thing will hit these walls for me and just open it up. Ah, so we've got some with ammo here. Oh, shit. Right, get them out the way. Throt, you're on. Guys, stop dicking around. Shoot at him. God damn it. I really don't want to be playing it like this, but there's no other way I'm going to get through these sodding walls in one go. Or get through this whole army in one go with this lot. What I'm thinking is waste the ammo of the ones on the walls, walk the warp fire throwers up, and then if the ones that are on the ground start shooting, I can then hit them with menace belows and summons, because we've got plenty of those. And do you know what's uber dumb of me, now that I think of it? I shouldn't have been having them shoot at the ones on top of the gate, because I can always just have my monsters batter through the gates. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Okay, they're running out pretty fast here. And I think they might have only one more unit with ammo left. Which is that one over there. Oh no, there's 2 over there. Okay, whatever. In fact, let me just do that quickly and see if I can distract them. Didn't really do anything, I just wanted to see whether it could fuck with the archers a little bit and make them come forward. Yeah, there are 2 units there with ammo left. One of them's up on the walls on the inside, which is fine because they won't shoot outside if they're facing inside. Right, one's out, and one must be very nearly out because that unit's practically dead. That's the unit which I shot off of the walls. Let's give them a bit more of a firing line so they can shoot faster. Or, you know, not at all for a second there. How many more do they have? Not much. Okay. Right, let's slow this down. I'm going to try bringing 4 of the warp fire throwers to here. And I'm going to say bring him, the Packmaster, forward. So some there. Some there, and those there. Let's get that ungrouped. This one's slow going. I don't think we'll beat the time limit on it, but we're doing a fair bit of damage to their army here. We've blown holes in their walls that won't recover. Come on, open up. Oh, it's good to see the firing lines are still as shit as ever, CA. Great patching. Great patching. There we go, just blob up around those clan rats. As per usual, they don't function properly. Okay, let's get over to there. I need to get rid of this lot. Okay, they're gone. Just won't do it, will they? Fucking great big hole in the walls and they still will not fire. There we go, that should be it. But it's still just one unit And it's not even the whole unit doing it. God, I want a spellcaster badly.
Council's command.
Right, I'm going to bring these over to here.
Enemy things melt. For the Valentine. Good. Rick-a-rock. Hawk fire thrower.
Right, I want to get rid of him. Or them, I should say. Just get rid of them. Alright. Bring these round to here and see if we can get that unit of Empire Knights. Yeah, that's... You can't even let them auto-fire, they're so bad at it. Right, I need to take them off of fire at will, because that's not working out. Oh no, sorry. It's supposed to be them. You guys get back there. No, stop doing that. So the Empire Knights are almost gone. I really want these frigging crossbowmen to go. Right, take them off of fire at will. Get rid of them. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, for God's sake, just get the firing angle and get rid of them. There, they're gone. Okay, so over here, we're going to bring those to there, and those to there. I have a feeling these are going to go straight for whatever's up on the walls, but we'll let them do it. God almighty, they're just aiming into that tower. No, it's because I've got them the wrong way round. I'm used to having my units on the same side as I'm going to be using them. They are doing some damage. Go for those. Right, let's have a look at trying to get inside now.
Guide us, Old One. Our tale's yours. Skaven, yes, yes. Now, ready, now. One fire thrower. That kill. Ready, ready. Murder kill. Go. Glorious bonfire. Faster, scurry. Warp fire thrower. Die, die. Guide us, Old One. See, they run.
Okay, I'm now going to bring all of these over to here, because I might wind up having them sort of rush into tank, and then I'll have the warp fire throwers unload.
None flee. We run.
So these ones are over here, that's okay.
Warp fire thrower.
These are the ones that have the most ammo. Actually, do you know what? Throt can regenerate, can't he? So maybe I'll move him in.
Warp fire thrower.
Just have those there, ready to follow.
Master, feed! Follow Master.
Should we run? Flee? Stammering. Spells must come here. Ready, ready. 13. Yes, yes. They flee. We run. They squirt. We are massacred.
Okay, those ones are gone. Okay, Throt being in there is luring them across, which is letting us melt them down. We might just do this.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, let's have a look round here. There's still a lot of stuff there. But they're walking right into range. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to keep walking across, so I'm going to speed this up. And then if they stop coming across, what I'll do is I will bring the warp fire throwers inside the walls, maybe with the monsters. Here comes another. Thing is, if this keeps up like this, eventually they're going to get hit with the army loss penalty. These will come across soon, I reckon. We just need to get rid of these ones. Alright. Bring them to there. Oh, hang on. Pause. There we go. Okay, so then they're there. And then they come to there, and he goes to there. This guy needs to come in here. Yep, now we are indeed cooking. It was just a very long, slow recipe for a while there. Let's bring these to here, I think. Yeah. Oh, there's another unit that has ammo.
Out of the shores to be, my mates. What fire thrower? What orders? And skitter. Unnatural experiment. Burn. Should we run? Flee? Beasts stalk prey. Hasten! Hurry! No musketeer! Or fire thrower! Gouge slash! Our tail's yours!
They're wasting ammo going for those up there, but it's okay. I think we've done enough here. Probably. Let's move these forward a little bit, just to change the firing angle. Gotta be careful with Throt here, because he's right on the brink. In fact, I don't even need him out there. He doesn't need to be tanking. Because now the warp fire throwers have got a clear shot. We've hit the army loss penalty. There we go. Oh. Less than 2 minutes to go, but we got there. That's going to make a big difference to the campaign. Just the amount of money we will get out of this. And as I said, yeah, monsters are great and everything, but this is like the worst weapons team, and look at what they did. Like, no comparison. There is no way even the best monsters are going to rack up those kinds of scores. Not consistently, anyway.
Experimental. Smash break all. Harvest organs.
So we'll sack it for now, just because I want the money.
I am Throt, the Unclean.
Yeah, we'll go Tide of Death. Excellent, money's a bit better now. I still think I should get rid of that for now. Oh, I like that, where it shows you the extra boost that you're getting.
Feast gorge on thing corpses.
Eh. Throttle spike worked a treat. Yeah. There's something about legendary lords that when you put them in the AI's way, they just become really stupid and just start running towards them, because I guess they're programmed to think that's the end game move. If you can kill the general, that's the win for them. It's like, no, that is not the win for you, actually. We can't accept peace because it's a This Is Total War campaign. Chaos stirs. Yeah, we could do without them doing that right now, you know.
News of your conquest spreads far and wide. Your...
Oh, you fucking joking. We've literally just said it. How many holes are in the walls? Don't make me do this again. I might just have to rush that one. Okay, I am going to get rid of that. We can rebuild it later. It's only tier 2. Yeah, it's the most basic level. It's like wolf rats. Who the hell cares? And what else can we get from there? We can boost our public order, but I don't think that matters too much there. For the moment, I'll go for growth. Okay, I'm going to have to do it. But this time we have the Plague Claw catapults, and we should have holes in the walls already. It's just that I didn't have enough movement range to sack it and take it last time, and I needed the money, so I had to sack it first. Don't have taken my holes out of the walls there. Don't you dare. And leave the towers down. That'll be even more important. Because then I can just shoot these units with the Plague Claw catapults rather than having to waste their ammo, which is the long-winded and boring part. Excellent. So we've got what I wanted. Go there. Squad 1. Squad 2. Trash. Monsters. And Throt and Coach. You know what? I think I will get rid of this tower as well, just to spare myself a little bit of time. Or I'd give myself more of a firing angle. Because we got plenty of ammo here. Ah, oh, for God's sake, I hate when it does that. Oh no, we can't see them now. We couldn't possibly shoot at those, even though they're right there. There we go. Let's try and do this old school. Rather than cheesing it out like we did last time with ammo wasting and such like. Oh, one of them can bust a hole in that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And again, it does that crap. What I really want here, aside from like Poison Wind Mortars, is Plague Priests, because they're so important to my battle strategy. Okay, break that down. Get one to finish that off. I don't want to waste extra ammo on it. Can we hit those? Probably not. Go for that instead. So it looks like all of the crossbowmen... Well, there's like 13 of those left, but that's not really a big worry, is it? Let them hit that. Hopefully. Nah, they can't hit it. Okay, try and hit the cab instead then. Bring them to there. Them to there. Throt, oh, of course, yeah, he's got his regeneration, so he's in much better shape than he was in before. So we do have some units firing over here. Seems to be more of a countdown with Menace below now. Okay, let's move Throt in. Man, these clan rats are holding out well. Just keep them off our backs. Just waiting for the best window to get our guys in. They're right in front of you, just fire at them. And there we go, army loss penalty. Sack it again and then occupy it. Just not sure what tier I'll be able to occupy it at. Probably no higher than 3. Which is still decent because we'll make decent money off of that. Okay, only 200, but is what it is. So we've got up to 105 food.
I am Throt, the Unclean.
So we can go to tier 3 with foods. Okay, so that's fine. So here I will just go with that, walls, and public order. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's solid.
Feed Throt.
Let's reduce his upkeep costs.
Bad rat. This as parts.
Okay. Cool. So we're off to a solid start. It looks like Kislev are forming a nice buffer for us here. No one else is really coming our way. Oh, hang on. So Narfaglings, I just realised something. Narfaglings confederated Wintertooth. I was at war with Wintertooth, so does that mean they're aware of me now? Okay, so Varg of Norska. Okay, so I need to have a look and see if Narfagling are aware of me. Okay, so they are, and now the Goromagnes are too, since we took that one. So we go to war with them. And we go to war with them. It was such a weird confederation that I didn't even think of it, because I'm not used to a legendary lord being confederated by some chaff faction. 2 turns and that will be ready. This one, I mean, that would be nice for food, but I need the Plague Monk building more, so we'll go for that. Research. That's not great. Well, I don't even know if chieftains are any good, to be fair, so maybe it will be good. I want to get ruthless plans together, so I am building the public order building here, aren't I? Yeah.
It's alive.
So there's going to be a rebellion at Hell Pit, that's absolutely fine. That's free food and money right there. We might be able to force march straight back to Fort Ostrok to keep it under control. Ostrosk. Zavastra's in ruins.
Purest warpstone. At last, flesh meat.
Could use the food.
I must eat feed.
Okay, I can't get to Fort Ostrosk, but I will go into force march there, so that if it gets attacked, I'm right next to it.
Warp madness.
We'll get that and then Renowned and Feared, and then we'll start getting his unique skills. Okay. Waiting for better monsters results in less efficient mutagen production. Okay.
Things still useful.
Well, that's shit, but, you know, stuff that you can throw into an army if you're in a hurry. Zoyshenk, so that's another one that we can attack. Fort Ostrosk should be walled up this turn. And then I can go and do the same to Fort Stragov, and then start sacking Zoyshenk to make money. Okay, so we've encountered Ostland. So it's our first Empire faction that we need to wage war on. Ah, more mutagen. Okay, whatever. Oh, yes. Okay, so. Yeah, I feel like that's... And that would have been good, actually, in that siege, because then they wouldn't be seen. So, yeah.
Surprise! Surprise! Me am like God.
Okay, so we don't have enough to do all of them, but we've got 6 of them. Ostrosk is now fully walled. Yeah, that's solid. I can leave that alone for a little bit and go and get this place.
Endless hunger. Kill, kill, harvest pods. Kill, kill, eat chew. Cut, slice body, keep organs. Master Lord of Hell Pit.
Anything else I'm going to want here? Nah, not especially. Go for that. And a bit of growth. Skaven Shades. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that. Skaven Shades. I'll tell you what, that would be absolutely lethal on is rattling guns. Like, if you can put that on rattling guns as well, that would be insane. Or it's Jezzails. Like, you imagine the kind of range, if you've got Stalk, the amount of range that Jezzails can shoot you from before you can see them if they've got that buff on. That'd be absolutely insanely good. And those are tier 1 buffs as well, so we're not going for the high stuff yet. So it lowers their replenishment. That's less good than I thought it was, because I was thinking it was our replenishment. Right, Ostland. Need to declare war on Ostland.
So, do not waste my time with petty talk. Make your offer and be done.
Which means we're at war with Ostermark as well. YOLO. Growth. We'll get some growth. Once these are fully walled up, I might even start sacking around here. Here comes another army. Okay. But it doesn't look like it's that good. So unless they send reinforcements alongside it, I would not back that to beat a Skaven garrison.
What experiment? Crossbreed of creatures. Kill body. Keep brain. Clan eat well now.
That's a lot of money. So we're going to rush to Stragov.
Fast, quick. Eat.
Because now if they besiege Fort Ostrosk with that, unless they've got siege gear that they can use to break in, they're not going to take it. And then I can just hit them with this. When does he get his Brood Horror? Rank 14. Okay. Renowned and feared.
Fool, think best better than me.
It tells you something though that I'm not even using the monsters just because the Warp Fire Throwers, which are your most basic bitch weapons teams, are so much better. Hey Endura, how you doing, man? You can't beat a Beastman army. What kind of army is it?
By Sigma, no!
Right, let's see what happens here. I don't especially want to leave Fort Ostrosk alone at the moment because it's not walled. But I would like... not Fort Ostrosk, Stragov. But I do want them... Ostermark's been destroyed. Okay, we've literally just newly made enemies of them, so that's good. Wood Elf Garrison... Yeah, Wood Elf Garrisons would be a lot better if they just let you spam archers in them, like you would do in a Wood Elf army. Okay, can I reach them? I'm guessing probably not, no. Then I'm going to sack this again. Because I think that's what they're doing, is coming to protect that. And I want to provoke them into coming to there. There we go. 3 more turns and that's walled up as well, and we can start to move a bit more freely. And then Prague is very much on the menu. Ruthless Plans, we want to go for that. Just looking to see if they've changed the food capacity ones. No, they're still good. So in that case... Okay, so you need the menace below to get... Okay. Let's get that then. Then I'll go menace below. Because this is... Volatile Plans is where you get the really good weapons teams ones. But I'm not close to being able to unlock that yet, so I'm not too worried about it.
Bifurcate and transplant.
Ooh, Throt. And our boy has a brood horror. That's good. Expensive, but good. They have a 20 stack and I have a couple of Dryads and Tree Men, 2 Hawk Riders and the Archer Boys. So the Archer Boys and the Tree Men are good, but Hawk Riders are shit. Hawk Riders are shit. Sylvania. We've got to wage war on vampires now. Nope, we got another Kislevite army showing up. And I think they've gone and force marched into Zoyshenk by themselves now, which is probably good for us because we can wipe them out quickly. Oh, they haven't.
Harvest organs. Unleash war beasts. Best experiment.
Okay, they must be coming round to here.
The Unclean. So tell where food flesh kept it.
Right. Where... Got a wage war on Sylvania.
Welcome to mine realm. Let no man...
Help, it's coming along okay. It's a slow grower, apparently. Really slow. Plus 41 a turn. That sucks. Oof, that's terrible. Let's get that then, because we could really use better growth than that. Oh wow, okay, no, we won't do that. That's a really long-winded way to get to that one. We have plenty of money, so let's go to this.
Starving.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about boosting these up yet. That's more useful to me at this moment in time. Grimgor's gone Wang Karazakarak as per usual. I wonder how because they have a wood elf settlement right next to Karazakarak now, if I remember right. I seem to recall people saying that, so that means... Oh, hello. Sertha X shown up. Okay. Oh no! Not a war mammoth.
Feed Throt. Hunger. Endless hunger.
Oh no, not a war mammoth. Let's take the money.
Find creature beasts.
Oh no, he's got an elephant, and we've only got loads and loads of flamethrowers. Let's go into ambush stance outside it and see if we can lure one of these Kislevite armies across. And Throt now has a brood horror.
Not trust this one.
Yeah, why not? Oh, we've got another army of marauders here.
Need fresh longer. Twist, bend,
Cool, we'll just get rid of them.
experiment. At last, flesh fool, think best better than me.
Do you know what? Stimulating growth wouldn't be bad, because our growth seems to be really poor.
This is dark omen.
And that's with this boost on. Like, that is shit. That is terrible. I need to get rid of that and put the growth one back on, but I don't want to.
So many organ parts. Pouts from dark.
See if they come out from Zoyshenk to try and take Fort Stragov. I just want to pick the Kislevites apart piece by piece. I don't really have any interest in holding. There we go. They've come too close because they didn't know we were there. The joys of ambush stance.
If any rat freeze, me will eat.
Ah, they got away without being ambushed.
Is food meat there?
Too good an opportunity not to take it. What the hell? Like, ambush stance but lightning strike as well. How does that work? It doesn't matter. We've got a massive range advantage on them. Let's have a look at the map. It's not a particularly good one, but they're not going to get near us. As long as we hit their range units first, they're not going to get close. And with 2 characters on Brood Horrors now, I really would not rate their chances of getting in at all. Obviously, this isn't the best weapons team type army that you can get, but it's solid. And I don't need to park myself right on top of them to get the best out of them, because obviously that risks getting hit by the cav. But because I have Plague Claw catapults now, I don't need to take that chance. So if I do that... Okay, so obviously we've got our phantom ones there as well, haven't we? Our little ghosty ones. So put them there. Yeah, we'll put these in the middle to kind of try and lure them into this little sort of fire trap that we've got. Let's have a look at our firing lines here. Not great, but not bad there. Right, why don't we go to there? That's better. Or is it? Kinda. Go to that. Just stick these over here. Oh, we got warp bomb as well. Oh, this is going to be so bloody easy. That went well for the Outriders. Ah, we missed it. Okay. We might as well use these to chase them down. I do believe that's that. And how long until his... that's 120 seconds. Let's see if we get enough time to give him that as well, just to heal him up. I'm saying that. How's his regen going? Yeah, his regen's going fine. Anyway, they retreated, so they're gone now. Just wait it out for as long as we can, because I think Throt can get himself up to full health if there's enough time. Those warp fire throwers do a hell of a lot of damage, including to your own if they're in the way. That'll do. No need to watch it all the way through. Right, what are we going to do here? Replenishment or money? Got plenty of money. Don't particularly need the replenishment though, because the real damage deal is where it touched. So I'm going to take money.
Twist, bend, mangle, experiment. I go.
Go to there. Ambush stats. What can Throt have now? Growth juice, we'll just go for that, why not? Whatever.
Lots many enemy thing corpses to watch.
And there's the other one, and they're in Zoyshenk. Excellent. Because Zoyshenk's garrison should now be crap, because we've sacked the crap out of it.
Experiment will succeed. No question.
I'll ignore that.
Yeah, they don't have much at all.
Save best bits. Eat, rest.
3 lots of rat ogres available. Okay, fine.
Master Lord of Hell Pit.
Let's see what it says about this. Ha! It thinks it's tough. Okay. Let's have a look at the map, see how easy it's going to be.
Well now.
Yeah, that's solid. We should be able to park ourselves in that corner there and bombard them on the way in. I give myself a couple of menace belows just to make things a bit simpler, and go for the lightning strike just to give them that leadership debuff. We're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We're building up enough money that I'll be able to put together a second army soon. And with that, I'll be able to then expand through the east of Kislev's territory. Where the hell am I? Okay, I'll let myself roam a bit out of control. Of course, they've got Vanguard now, but I'm not going to use that. I'm going to bring them over here. Okay, stick them in the middle. Stick them over there. Get that off the screen. I don't think we have anyone out of position. Okay.
Yes, yes. Master of masters.
Really hard to see your lines there.
Slaves. Quick, quick.
Right, are they coming towards us? Because we need them to. Looks like it. Dumb. Let's have a look at the brood horrors. I've never looked at them up close before. Yeah, they are absolutely gross. That is disgusting. Excellent. I like it. I love the animation on that. That looks fantastic. Come on, guys. What are you afraid of? What's the worst that could happen? Ooh, I don't especially like them having that bloody great big hill in front of them. This is the thing with these monsters, they're just kind of in my way, to be honest. I don't want anything to do with them, because it's all about this stuff. It's all about these flamethrowers and the plague claw catapults. Okay, so we want to go for that. Oh, hello. Okay, in that case, you summon up some wolf rats for me, and I'll send them around the side to go and deal with that. I forgot about that thing. And I'll also stick a menace below on it.
Make up a
bring them a bit closer. And get rid of those. They don't seem to be using the best of their attack range here, the warp fire throwers. There we go. That's more like it. There we go, they're gone. How you doing, Nathan? Good to see you, man. I'll say one thing, it was a pain in the ass getting it to actually work in the first place, but now that it's installed, it seems pretty stable. The DLC, I mean. When I was running a test campaign earlier on, it was not very stable at all. It had a couple of crashes, which is why I started doing the reinstallations. Now it seems solid. Although it still has the Curse of the Vampire Coast background on it, which is a bit odd. Just take it. I'm not worried about holding it.
I am Throt, the Unclean.
But what I can do from there is I can take the Temple of Thrak and then go for Erengrad. And once I've got that, I've got more than enough money to justify creating an extra army. I'm going to get that one while we're here, just to speed things up a bit. Yeah, not worried about that. Throt, so he can get the Unclean one now, that's good. Don't even know what that does. I think it said something about regeneration or health. Extra hit points or something like that. I think he gets off that. Presumably the lining of grime on his skin acts as a kind of armor. The second attack, ambush, lightning strike, was unusual, right? Yeah, I've not seen that. Nathan, did you notice that when you were on the early access, that when you get ambushes with the Skaven, it also gives you the option of lightning strike? I've never seen that before.
Master Mutator! Kill, eat two! Two, tough, leave!
Oh, that's a lot of money.
Moulder strike knight.
And then come across here and I'll get my replenishment. Is there anyone else I need to be at war with? Nope, we're at war with everyone, that's good. Ooh, new regiment of renown. I did not, but bear in mind due to the embargoes I've been running 1 Red Bull and 3 hours sleep, so I didn't notice much. That doesn't surprise me, Nathan. You were cranking out the videos there. Yeah, you were absolutely flying. What was it, like 3 videos a day you were doing? Ah, sneaky. We'll get him sneaky.
Fool, think best better than me.
3 a day, Jesus. I get impatient just doing one, like, when I can be asked to do one. Let alone creating them that fast. Fair play to you. I'm just lazy. That's the reality. Why not? That'll save us some upkeep on the shit he's got in his army that I don't really use. CA were actually concerned for your health. That's a first. It's like you were working yourself that hard that was like CA Josh going to arrange an intervention or something. Okay, do you know what? I think it's we're heading towards 40,000. It's time I recruited another army. So I'm going to go Warlock Master. Probably. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Warpstone Hoarder isn't bad, but I don't plan on getting Warp Fire Throwers for this army. Or Warp Lightning Cannons. Weapon Master. Confident, but then this would give me the summons, so the Grey Seer of Plague would be nice. And he's knowledgeable, so we're going to go for him. 4, you dick!
Let the bell scream.
Ah, here we go. Here's the growth vat shit. Okay. So they would be good just to like fill the army out with. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We're going to start doing that now. I'm going to change to this one to reduce recruitment cost. I should have done that before I made that move, to be honest. Let's give Tower of Thrak one more hit. Just because fuck you, Chaos bitches. And then we'll head down towards Erengrad. I'm not worried about building up Zoishenk at the moment. I'm very close to some of the guys at CA. They're good friends. Oh, cool. Okay. So what did you get? Did you get to know? Well, I take it you must have gotten to know them after they started releasing this. Because Nathan, were you more of a were you into Total War before they did Warhammer? Because I know you're big on the Warhammer otherwise. Throt's voice is fantastic. That Voice Snacks guy did amazing on it. Really great work. Like, just listening to it, I can almost hear his throat tearing. Like, it's really over the top in the best way. You've been playing since Rome 1? Okay, yeah. Cool, yeah. I think Rome 1 is still, I think, like the 3rd best of all time. For me, it's Warhammer 2 top, Medieval 2 2nd, and then Rome 1. Yeah, I'm not worried. That's why I didn't want to spend any money on building that place up. Like, imagine how dumb that is. He's not even in ambush stance there. Absolutely not. That would be incredibly stupid. Okay, so oh, here we go. Some guys have decided to... Same order for you too, Dan. Yeah, those for me are the best three. This game is... I didn't think it was ever going to beat Medieval 2, but I think it has. And just Medieval 2 and Rome 1, they were the best historical titles by a mile. But this is next level for me. Even with its little imperfections and like buggy DLC launches and that, it works really well. Yeah, I'll deal with Throt, that's fine. Oh, hello. Okay. They brought some action. Yeah, I'd never heard of Voice Snacks until you mentioned him on stream and I went to look him up. So it's really refreshing to see someone who's kind of come together as like an... He's not like an established figure, yet he somehow managed to wind up in this huge game series. It's fantastic. Okay, so we've got some action here. We have got 2 stacks of dwarfs. I don't think they could do anything against Hell Pit. Yeah, you got 2 Hell Pit abominations, 2 lots of rat ogres. Obviously, this garrison is mostly shit, and it's only tier 3 wall defenses, but we'd be able to win there, I reckon. They're going to besiege though, so it's going to delay my army recruitment. Can't wait for Warhammer 3. Me too. But I think we're going to have to be fair. Oh, Sylvania have assaulted a garrison on a settlement that literally just got sacked. Oh no. Please don't sack my worthless settlement that I don't even particularly want to keep. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Throg shit his pants. What a pussy. Right, what do I do here?
I am Throt, the Unclean.
Where are the other ones? Oh, that's concern. Oh, they're here. Okay. Now...
Scuttle fast quick.
I'm not sure it's going to let me get into a position in which I can help here.
Must find.
Okay, that's good. That's what I was hoping for. Just break the siege.
Take leaves and make haste.
Oh, I cancelled his recruitment.
Yes, stronger bones.
Rat mage.
It's going to take so long for that to get to tier 15 more turns before we can get it to tier 4. Okay, so we got the garrison of Hell Pit to help out here, and the handy thing is, forced march here doesn't really matter because most of my real damage dealing units aren't going to run anywhere anyway. And that reminds me, let's go to here. Infantry augments, we want to give them Vanguard and Stalk.
If not work, me eat thing.
Oh yeah, what do you do with the laboratory? Yeah, I'm not overly worried about that right now. One more DLC left, I think, Sio mentioned. Yeah. Yeah, and it makes sense. You've got to have a 6th Dark Elf Lord. You can't just have 6 for the High Elves, 6 for the Skaven, and 6 for the Lizard Men and leave the Dark Elves. Even though I'm not really excited about an extra Dark Elf Lord, I'm more excited about what will come alongside them. Hopefully it'll be something like dwarfs or something for vampire counts. Or beastmen or Norsk or whatever. I don't think it'll be beastmen. I think that'll be in Warhammer 3. Take 2 weeks off of work for the launch of Warhammer 3. Yeah, a second, let me get rid of that and I'll read that properly. I'm not going to be a moron. I'm going to take 2 weeks off work for the launch of Warhammer 3 or else I may actually burn out. Yeah, that would not surprise me in the slightest because you were properly burning out there in the first place. You were really going for it. Okay, so we've got Sylvania up here now. Manfred von Sewardstein. Okay, I want this guy to have a bit of support here. Because I don't want him to just get besieged before he can recruit these units. Let's see if he can get any good gear as well. That's not bad. That also is not bad. I haven't been assigning these. That's very stupid of me. Yeah, the melee things don't really matter that much. Campaign line of sight would be good. Okay, so we can get the avalanche mortars now. That's good. Man, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 armies in the area. Shit's heating up. Yeah, we definitely need this second army out there. Definitely still going to go Blastmaster, I think, but yeah, we want to boost his weapons teams because he is going to have them. I'll boost his monsters as well at some point. We'll get him immortality. Let's have a look at his skill tree and see what else we're going to buy. So we probably will get him Moulder knowledge because he is going to have a monster pack at some point. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we've got more than enough to like get him to what I would consider to be a respectable level. And what I might do is for this army, just so I can get them out sooner, I will get the regiments of renown just until we can like do some damage around here and sweep up these armies. You like punishment? This is Total War campaigns are brutal. They are pretty brutal. This one's more brutal than usual. The Ikit one, obviously, that's incredibly easy. That's not hard at all. The Lord Skrolk one was a little bit tougher, but I found it quite comfortable. What makes this one harder is the fact that I don't know this faction at all. I've never played as them before. So I'm having to learn on the fly while dealing with quite a lot of threats. Okay, so they attacked the garrison at Fort Ostrok, but failed. That's good. Ostrosk, should say.
Fool. Me.
No, still no peace. You want me to pay you for peace? Good joke. You're a funny guy. Yeah, I'll pay you almost 9,000 for peace when I'm winning. Yes, that's exactly how it works.
Cannot eat 3 trees.
Go for that for now, and then I'll just boost them up with monsters. Obviously, we're just going to get rid of these.
Cut slice body. Keep organs.
I've got to fight that one manually, surely. Yeah, this is what I mean, Nathan. Initiate the battle with a lightning strike maneuver. So, I guess it's a way of changing the attack strategy. Let me see if it changes the map.
Clan eat well now. Unleash war beasts. Best
The thing is, I could try it out to see it, but this is Total War campaign. I don't want to make any mistakes, so no, I'm just going to fight it old school. And we got the garrison here to help us out too. It is strange, yeah. I've never seen it before. I've always held that the Skaven should have the option to not attack via stalk. Like, it should be an option to turn it on or off. Because sometimes you don't want to ambush the enemy. You want them to have their extra... You want to, like... Say you attack an army outside a settlement because you want the garrison to come out. Well, ambushing them's actually the worst thing then, because they won't come out. Just little things like that. It'd be good for something like that. Okay, so is that... The range things don't seem to be displaying as well at the moment either. Like, they seem to display one at a time, but not en masse. We'll go like that.
Throt! Throt!
Skaven slaves! Our tail's yours!
I was saying that we were ambushing, aren't we? So I can hide these over here. Ah, of course, single unit monsters can't be hidden. But let's just do a quick comparison point quickly. It's like a single unit monster. I don't know, are you saying there's really that much difference that they can hide 16 of them, but this one dude can't? Like, that doesn't really make a huge amount of sense to me there. I get it if it's like a Hydra, but why? I could also get it if the rat ogres themselves could not hide, but that one guy, that one creature can't hide, but 16 that are almost the same size can. I don't think that was thought through very well. Right, we want everyone on those. Just get rid of those. Yeah, that's true. The snow maps definitely don't help with that sort of thing. Ugh, where are they? Oh, they can just stay over there. I don't care about them. I just hate when it starts moving my my line around. And aim for there. Ah, they're doing nothing to him. There we go. Ah, it just switched to outside there. Ah, it did okay in the end, actually. Oh shit, he got properly smashed there. Oh, brood horrors are pretty fast, aren't they? let's bring these over to... Oh, for God's sake, the shaky screen.
Master Mutator! Seeking new specimens!
There we go. We'll bring him over here because he took a real beating on that brood horror. I guess it's just because they're a bigger target for the warp fire throwers to accidentally hit. Kind of accidentally on purpose because they are Skaven after all. We'll send both of those after this guy.
Under Empire Unleashed!
Because Throt's going to regenerate, and he will give his regeneration over to this guy. Let's speed this up. Man, they gave him a proper smack. Don't kill him just yet, we want to get the heal on. I was saying that it won't end straight away anyway, there's still other stunties running around. It looks like they've done a pretty good job of chasing him down. There we go. Let's let the healing get done and then we will finish this one up. Yeah, he's regenerating nicely. They're both doing really well actually. Getting a lot of health back. Does he regen as well? Restores 4 hit points per second. Okay, so he's got regen too. So I don't know, we'll let them go through until Throt hits 6,000. Actually, that seems a long time. Do you know what, that'll do. Morning, Ali. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, you've arrived just in time to see me not actually, like, losing, Ali. Perfect timing. To be fair, I've been on top for most of it. It's just been, like, a long slog to actually start to take settlements. But yeah, Throt is a beast, but he's still fighting like Ikit Claw at the moment because I'm not dumb enough to stop using weapons teams.
Last one!
Money, because this is expensive at the moment.
I am Throt, the Unclean!
Throt can go in there.
Transplant!
And he...
Bad rat! Best as parts!
Oh, of course we can have Plague Priests now, can't we? Holy shit, they have a lot of heroes, don't they? How many can I have? 2. We've got a knowledgeable one. That is excellent. We shall put him in there. And you know what? We're going to give him a second one as well. Cunning. That is also good for the extra ambush success chance. Superb. Completely forgot I'd bought that. How you doing, Frey and Guardian? Oh, you've just started up a Drycha campaign. Oh, you won your Azag one, yeah? Excellent. You've been at that a while. That was like almost 3 weeks ago you told me about that. Yeah, Drycha's probably the last one I'll try out of the ones that were released today. I think the Sisters of Twilight will be my next ones, just because I like arrow spam.
The Clan needs new, better rulers.
Okay, is our recruitment set up fine for here? Oh, what the hell? Okay, whatever. The new DLC solid, Ali. I mean, it's fun to play. The downside is it was a real pain in the ass to get started, just because it's a bit buggy. At least in terms of like the initial release, I had to reinstall my entire Steam account to get it going again after some crashes. Yeah, that face is about right, Ali. That's, well, Nathan was in conversation with me at the time, so he can tell you how thoroughly pissed off I was about it.
Yes, yes.
I was quite angry.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
So we've got them up at Zoyshenk. I don't especially want to be fighting vampires with warp fire throwers, to be honest.
Food flesh capture. Twist, bend,
I'll go to there
experiment.
in ambush stance and see if I can catch them coming in.
Doom decay.
But I'm not sure it's a great idea regardless. And I am going to do that because I need growth at Hell Pit. This is taking too long to get them to tier 4.
Cold makes meat flesh.
Not in a good mood is an understatement, Nathan. Bearing in mind I live probably about an hour's drive away from Creative Assembly's headquarters. They were this close to getting bricks thrown through their windows. Probably not even an hour, actually. They're only in Guildford, I think. I'll wait for the bug fixes before getting this DLC. To be honest, a lot of people haven't been having bugs at all. It just so happened that I did. It might have been related to some mods that I had installed, but I had to get rid of everything except for my key presets.
Fool. Meat flesh.
Yeah, the Coof has ruined a lot of things.
If any rat freeze.
Yeah, it really has not been a fun time for that. Oh, he's up to 7 loyalty now. That's okay. And what sort of stuff can I get out of here? So I can get that. So I can get a fairly extra slot. That is very expensive. I need to get fighting and start killing some people. Yeah, this is getting uber expensive. So we'll get that. And I will get... Oh, do you know what? We're literally just going to use them to tank, so why not Skaven Slaves with Spears from the growth vat? There we go. Okay, that army is now solid. Let's go down to Prague. We can have that in one turn. We'll get rid of these. Hopefully my experience is the outlier. Hopefully. To be fair, it does seem to be. There have been a few complaints about bugs, but it really pissed me off. I was furious. Really incandescent angry. Bearing in mind I've been dealing with CA's bugs since about 2001, so I have a very low tolerance to it after all this time. Any changes in gameplay? Not really. I mean, obviously, the new factions have different mechanics. Like you've got Throt's Flesh Laboratory here, which is why they've got this here, which has given them Stalk and Vanguard deployment. This one has Warp Lightning Rod, some extra stuff as well, things like that. It's kind of halfway between Ikit Claw's laboratory and Grom's Cauldron in that sense. Damn, my bloody money's going to be going fast here. I need to move fast. Yeah, I could use that loyalty, but I'm not going to recruit anyone anytime soon, so let's not do that. Blastmaster. The problem is I don't want to be fighting vampire counts with warp fire throwers, unless they've got a chaff army, I suppose.
Endless hunger.
Oh, okay. Go for that one. Less replenishment for the enemy. Could be Bethesda. Yeah, it could be. You know, I can't remember playing a Bethesda game because I'm so. It's like the main games I've played for many years now have been either football based or Total War. I mean, Red Dead Redemption 2 as well, and the original Red Dead Redemption, and a bit of Battlefield 4. I was really keen on that. But other than that, it's mostly Total War games, so I've never really been a Bethesda guy. Probably I'm lucky from what I've heard in that regard.
Grey harbinger of doom. Kill for me, Ratkin.
Doom? Nah, Doom's not for me. It gives me motion sickness. Because it's so dark and swirls around so fast, it gives me motion sickness. Let's use him to scout here and see what they've got.
Master of beasts.
That's not very impressive. Even what fire throwers will do for that. I will... I've got to declare war on them as well. That's annoying. We definitely want to go with replenished troops.
Feed clan. Kill, eat you.
And will Lightning Strike make it any better? Didn't seem to make any difference.
Too strong to eat.
More than acceptable. Sack it. And can I get back? I certainly can. So we go to there. And we declare war on the Redhorn tribe. Doom suits my mood and my music taste, yeah, but as I say, it gives me motion sickness. I'm not really a big first-person shooter guy. The reason why I liked Battlefield 4 so much is because it was heavily tactical. I would do a lot of sort of the grunt work and the sneaky stuff.
Battle fight. Council demands.
I get motion sickness on the FPS sometimes too. I have to take breaks and sit back a little further. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The odds are I would probably be okay if it was on console, just because the TV's further away than my computer monitor usually is. But I don't have a console anymore because I sold my Xbox One, because I wasn't really playing it since I got Warhammer 2. I used to play FIFA a lot, but FIFA sucks now, so I stopped playing it. And that kind of eliminated the need for a console, more or less. Hide them in there. So what is their little... What do you get from them then? They've probably just got like some extra infantry crap, doesn't matter. Gamble. Hopefully the magic gamble glitches are now gone, and it'll actually work from now on. Let one keep firing at that. Excellent. Go for them. Lots of games gathering dust because of Warhammer 2. Yeah, basically. Pretty much as soon as I got into this game, it was like, yep, this is for me. We have finally found the replacement for Medieval 2. Because I would still, even in like, well, even in 2018, I would get out Medieval 2 and crack through an Aragon campaign on the stainless steel mod. Go wild with my Catalan troops and go and conquer all of your homeland there, Ali. Because I would always play as either Aragon, which is basically Catalonia in Spain, or England, because I'm English. And of course we have the avalanche mortars, so we'll bring them forward. What about you, Dan and Ali? What else do you guys play? And you, Nathan, if you're still around. Stainless Steel was awesome. Also missed the speeches. Yeah, the speeches were great. Especially the ones where they're drunk. I love the avalanche mortars. They are ridiculously overpowered. Gotta be having the army loss penalty soon, surely. What's shooting? That's it. I'm playing Gladius at the moment. I'll make a channel card. Civ meets Warhammer 40k. That's interesting. Do you know, I've never actually played Civ. And my knowledge of Warhammer 40k pretty much extends only to watching Lutin09 videos, which I really enjoy. I find them super relaxing, which is funny considering some of the content and how grim it is. But I really enjoy the lore stuff. I'm just not into like the tabletop or playing the any 40k games. But I love hearing the stories.
The Under Empire spreads.
Oh, this place has been sacked quite recently.
Hunt out Warpstone. Slay murder.
Oh wow, okay, so there's been a lot of chaos action here, which means I'm gonna have to go and piss around with Kislev to get my money. Get rid of that shit for a start. Walls and the money building. Right, okay, so we got some skill points for these guys to go on. That's good. So you're basically telling me that you want to draft Legend in so he can come up with new cheeses for you to use in the game. That's smart. Call in the cheese expert to tell you how to get around the things that you've been struggling with. Let's face it, he is kind of like a cheese sniper, isn't he? You already broke the game, okay.
I must eat, feed. Kill, harvest parts.
We need money, so I'll take money there.
Where? In your true bones. At last.
Over here, I'm just going to have to kind of try and sack City a bit.
Must find meat flesh.
What we're going to go with here? I'll go with engineer skill again. Just do the ones that I normally do, and we'll deal with his monster stuff later. Oh, were you baiting it for them?
The council's voice. Chosen.
Oh, okay. There's no no attrition here yet. And he has another point. Excellent. Get him some ancient cunning. Well, that means that we can take Kislev soon, and that's worth good money. That is worth very good money, I should imagine. Ah, so it's all vampire counts heading up this way. Okay. Vampire counts are actually quite hard for Skaven. Because they're unbreakable. Not to worry or anything, Nathan, bearing in mind that you're going to be playing an expert on vampire counts soon in that Versus campaign. Oh, Dan, Ali, if you don't know, Nathan's doing a charity stream on Saturday, isn't it? For cancer charities versusing, is it Samurai Warrior? With him as Skaven and Samurai Warrior as vampire counts. I was playing top Metacritic user score PC games that interest me in chronological order, starting with Wolf 3D and Doom. Halted when you fell in love with Warhammer 2. Yeah, it's one of those games which there's so much you can do in this game, and there's so much potential variety that you kind of don't feel the need to move on. Because even if you've already beaten it, like I've beaten the game like with most different factions now on legendary difficulty, but I'll still go back and play the same factions sometimes just because it's fun. I like the game. Can I afford to... Fort Ostrosk is going to go tier 4 before Hell Pit. Suck my dick. Like that's... Look at that. 217. 91 with like loads of stuff being added on it. How did it even get up to 91? That's like more than it was before. I've recruited the army now, so let's go for growth. Yeah, I'm going to be interested in that stream. I want to see how you get along against him, because I know he's like a he's a multiplayer expert, you're a campaign expert. I want to see how that works out. Me personally, I would never try to take on Skaven with vampire counts in a versus, because I think it's just asking to get buggered with loads of ambushes. You're surprised I didn't cheese Hell Pit? Do you mean the tier 4 cheese? No, I never do that. I cheese a lot, but I have a pathological aversion to just giving away my capital so that I can raise it a level. There's just something about that it rubs me the wrong way, which, considering I'll happily spend ages dodging back and forth, wasting enemy ammo, says something. I'm a little bit weird like that, but there's something about just giving away your capital so that you can just get it up to a higher level. I don't go for it. All the other cheeses are fine though. I lack integrity. I just have that tiny little sliver of it. I think Legend doesn't do the tier 4 cheese either. I'm pretty sure he does it straight up. Had a few practice sessions with Ick and his boys. Yeah. Gun builds are the way to go. If you're going against vampire counts, against vampire counts, rattling guns and Jezzails. Simple as that. You should, if you can lure him into the field, you shouldn't actually have trouble getting rid of him at all. Buy myself 2 Menace Belows. I don't want to buy too many because I also want to tier 3 this place when I get it.
Cut slice body, keep walking. Too long to eat. Show them Moulder strike light.
Right, let's see what other mutagen nonsense I can get up to. Oh wait, that's Throt. I want to do it for this guy, so let's have a look here. Okay. Does the... Okay. Tell me a little something, Nathan. Does the Flesh Laboratory only apply to Throt's army, then? We're planning on ending the campaign with 4 big armies versus 4 big armies, so I may take 20 Doom Wheels. Okay. 20. You're going to have to build up a hell of an economy to afford that one. You might do it now since you can abandon the main city. Possibly. Possibly, yeah. I mean, I guess you can, like, you don't need to cheese it in the same way now.
Surprise! Surprise!
You will fight. You
Okay, let's get this gone. I'm gonna buy 1 Menace Below because if I absolutely have to, I can waste the ammo of their mortars. What's this settlement like? Yeah, it's one of those. I could easily waste the ammo on that. That's not a problem. Let's just roll. In fact, while that's going on, I'm going to make tea. While that's loading.
Hold one. Rattling gun. Light claw catapult. Resurrect. Light claw catapult. Skaven! Yes, yes! Plague priest! Light claw catapult!
hungry reek! What orders? What?
Right, make sure I got my mic turned back on. What are the best artillery in the game? Oh. I'm trying to think now. Probably Hellstorm rocket batteries. Because they absolutely devastate towers and they're fantastic for anti-infantry. They're not great against single unit entities, but they're great against everything else. I'd probably say Hellstorm rocket batteries are the best. Plague Claw catapults are definitely right up there though, and I'm biased because I'm a Skaven main, so. Speed this up, and then I'll get these in position. Then we'll start shooting along these lines here. Now that we've cleared these towers up, we have the freedom to move. That'll do nicely. We're just outside of the firing range of that one. So let's aim for there. And have they stayed off of the artillery now? Yep. Of course, their crews are up here, so that all it took was that one unit of menace below to scare their artillery off of the artillery pieces. So the crews are just really shit infantry. I was actually at one stage, instead of a This Is Total War campaign, I was going to have one called Throt's Thought Patrol, in which he was going to basically go around and wipe out all of the female legendary lords, but I thought it came across a bit misogynistic. But it made me smile. I'll probably still do it sometime. Maybe if I argue with a girl. Yeah, I don't think it's the sort of image that Warhammer really needs any more of, is any more strange attitudes towards women. Let's bust a hole in these walls because we're going to need something here. I might not have left myself enough ammo to do it, but there you go. Got distracted because I was so desperate for something to drink. I've not been in a hobby shop when a woman walks in because, I mean, that'd be like being there for the second coming of Christ, wouldn't it? Like, I can't imagine it's something that happens all that often. Hey Darth Null, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Right, let's try and get rid of these Outriders because they're going to be a pain in the ass if I leave them alive. God, the avalanche mortars are great. Let's take those over to there, because we don't really have many guns to worry about here now. Well, saying that, we got these to hit here as well, haven't we? Waste any more shots on them. Let's bring them round here. What else do we have? So those Outriders could do with being jacked, so let's aim for them next. Oh shit, who's that? Oh, grenade launchers, okay. Get it up, you little shits. That they survived, actually. I thought I'd done enough to get rid of them. Oh, for Christ's sake. They're cheesing me. Shameful behaviour. Pure comedy. Last time I was in London, a quite attractive lass walked in and all the dudes looked like deer on headlights. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I watched a stream like about a year and a half ago with the sort of like fairly controversial streamer Mr. Metaker and Rakata Law, who are both quite into 40k, and they were talking about the hobby shops. And they asked Metaker what he thought it was that kept women from getting involved, and he basically just said straight up, it's the smell. Like that particular smell that's given off from a bunch of guys who have just obsessed over painting or doing one particular thing for hours on end, to the point at which they haven't concentrated on anything else, including their own armpits. Oh, good stuff. Glad to hear your move went well, Darthnell. And yeah, the Outriders didn't want anything to do with getting hit with those avalanche mortars. To be fair, no one does. That is an OP unit. Okay, so I'm just trying to trigger the army loss penalty here. It's not really a case of trying to wipe everyone out. There we go. Did it. I like how Games Workshop has a female manager and she's pretty cute. It's so funny watching dudes come in and just stumble over their words trying to talk to her. I'll bet. I could literally treat that like a situation comedy and just watch that all day. Some stores now have a hygiene rule now, thankfully. So it's not, that's the thing. I remember it from the 1980s because I'm quite old. And those, the Chaos Top Trumps cards that I told you about that I used to have, when we used to go in and look at other ones there, it was very much like that. The sort of classic fug in the air and the big, slightly smelly guys with like the beard that wasn't, it's quite long, but not like they've actually deliberately tried to grow it long. It feels like such a cliche saying it, but it was actually like that.
It's all mine.
But if that's your real passion, just like all consuming and everything, fair play to them. Oh, can we get it to tier 4? No, we can't. Okay, we'll just go to tier 3.
Blessed by horned rat.
But as I've mentioned to you in the past, Nathan, I just never had the patience to get into minis. It wasn't the smell that put me off. It was me being far too lazy to be getting into that kind of stuff. The one I went to in Amsterdam was mostly women. It was so clean. It was wonderful. No sticky mats. Wow. And that's just guys named Matt you were talking about, yeah? You didn't know that about hobby shops, Dan? Well, maybe it's different. You're from the States, aren't you? Maybe it's different over there. UK hobby shops, they have a reputation like the original Games Workshop shops. And they earned it. Over the course of many years, they earned their reputation. God help them. And all who enter. Vermintide. Excellent. That's what I want, is Vermintide, Vermintide, Vermintide. And that reminds me, I haven't assigned these guys anything. Nothing there. You can have that. Whatever. Oh, they got a bell polisher. That means I can have another Plague Priest for... I can get a Plague Priest into Throt's army. That is excellent. And that should help with our money a fair bit as well. Hand weapon. Physical resistance. The gaming mats are normally discussion that I don't want my minis that I've spent bloody hours on to have random filth on them. This is true, yeah. Yeah, if you spent ages getting the colouring right on something over the course of hours and hours and hours, and it just gets turned to crap because some arsehole doesn't wash his bloody arms, and he's stuck his like greasy sort of Dorito encrusted wrists on the mat and you get it stuck to your mini, I don't imagine you'd be pleased.
All hail horned rat.
Yeah, we're not going to do any more of that. Let's spend some of that growth juice stuff. Can I? No, you can't, surely. Surely you can't boost like a regiment of renown. Oh, yeah. So I asked a second ago, I don't know if... that's how you choose which lord, is it? There we go. Okay, sorry. That's me just being dumb. So I could... Are you serious? So I could boost... Jesus, that's OP. Jesus, you can actually use the Flesh Laboratory to boost Regiments of Renown. That is OP. That's ridiculous. Oh my word. You imagine that. The avalanche mortars, but you don't know they're coming, and they can just drop shots on you from anywhere, and you have to get close to see them. That's ridiculous. Minis that you wouldn't let your ex touch. Yeah, to be fair, I never used to let my ex go anywhere near my PC in general. Like, if it was anything beyond, like, the keyboard and mouse for, like, browsing and shit, it's like, no, just do not touch it. Especially the browser history. Yeah, buffing Regiments of Renown is insane. That is absolutely insane. Even Ikit couldn't boost the Avalanche Mortars any higher. Hey Dal, how you doing, man? So we've got our expansion going on. It seems to be dragging us south just because I need bloody money. Okay, so we're going to have to come back up there. This is the thing with this is Total War campaigns, just the seesawing. Are we going to wind up doing exactly the same thing as last time?
Get out!
Oh, do you know what? I wouldn't even rush into that, because I don't think he's got enough to do anything. Well, it seems like you are, mate, because, quite frankly, I don't rate your chances of being able to take Help Hit. So, Throg, I actually think you are quite stupid now you come to mention it.
You will fight. You die. Kill. Yes.
We definitely need money more than replenishment.
All hail, horned rat. Attack the things.
Goblin green paint, you guys are getting too nerdy even for me now. I think the closest I ever came to getting into like painting stuff was when I had like a one of those World War II aircraft model kits, and honestly I did the shittiest paint job on it because it's just not my sort of thing at all. Let's get some public order. Why not? We don't really have great... Oh, actually, no. Let's go for that ambush success chance. We'll go for that instead. No, we're not going to boost for Ostrosk right now. So do you have to pay out the ass for getting those rare paints then? So I'd imagine that's the sort of shit that really costs a bomb on eBay. Zoishenk is setting some sort of seesaw battle world record here because I just don't give a shit about it. I take it for the sake of getting money every once in a while. I really want to go to Erengrad, but the problem is everyone keeps bloody coming in on me here.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
So Kislev will soon have walls, so that's not terrible. And Prague has walls, so I think what I'll do is I will head back to Kislev for now. And I go to ambush stance here because I want to catch them.
Wait still. Prepare ambush.
I have no idea where that other army went. They're probably over here somewhere. I don't rate Throg's chances of getting anywhere with it. The last little pot I paid £100. Jesus.
Cannot eat so. Bring flesh meat. Not trust this one.
Yeah, with me, all of my big expenses go on guitars. Although I am planning a computer upgrade next year. Ready for Warhammer 3. Once they announce the specs for the spec requirements for Warhammer 3, that's when I'll look at getting like I'm going to go for an AMD Ryzen 3600X and whatever the best value for money Nvidia card is. At the moment it looks like it'll be like the 3060 Ti. That's come through really well in the reviews. Oh no, Manfred!
Or else.
So, do you reckon I'll be able to get them and then Manfred? Do you reckon I'll have enough movement range for that, lads? I'd like to, because that's worth a lot of fucking money, and I really need money right now.
Fool, bring self to
Piss off, Sertharek. It's a shame as well, because I'd really like to have that £2,000 right now. Okay, let's see how my movement range is looking. Ah, the other guy's gone. That's fine, because Manfred looks like he's worth the most money. You little shit! Throt is not doing great with the ambushes so far.
Hunting for food flesh. Unleash war beasts. Best experiment. More walking. One can feed.
Yeah, I want to take this one out. If I can get Erengrad, that will make things a lot simpler.
Meat.
Again, he doesn't have a great army for doing that, to be fair, but there you go. Right, how much are these costing me? So they're 99, 134, 234. I don't know why I'm paying for this shit, man.
Master of Seers. Ready to march.
I'm coming all the way up here because these guys, even if they, like, double team me with everything, on force march, I'd still win. Famous last words, but I predict I would win.
So many organ parts.
Got a 2080 Ti right now. Probably look at 3000 series Ti a year from now. Yeah. According to the benchmarks, the 3060 Ti is coming in just below like the 2080 Super. Or like trading blows with it. Sometimes it comes in higher than the 2080 Super, which is ridiculous. Which is why I'm thinking about it's worth doing an upgrade now. But just see what Warhammer 3 will actually require to get the max settings out of, and then go with that. I'm getting max settings out of this with like a 1060.
Me eat things head.
He went for it. That's bold. They're fucked. Like, that is a phenomenally bad move on his part.
Battle fight. Cancel.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that is flat out retarded. That is genuinely one of the dumbest moves I've seen the AI make in a long time. Maybe it feels that because I'm at war with so many factions that it has some kind of definitive advantage. So it's just trying to wear me down. Well, it ain't going to bloody work. We'll shred them. I mean, look at this. We even have a good corner to camp in. I don't even need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway, just for shits and giggles. Because I'm a cheesy asshole.
Yes, yes.
Cheesy asshole. It sounds like we're talking about hobby shops again.
Our tail's yours. Plague priest.
Yeah, we'll arrange these in a second.
Monoglitch is massive.
I am very Skaven, there's no doubt. As soon as I started playing with Skaven for the first time, I was just like, this is my faction. They speak to me. Truly, I have found my spiritual Warhammer home.
Advance retreat. We obey. Hasten, hurry. Step stirring. For clan.
Skaven are incredibly fun. They are. They're really fun. I just find that they're so funny as well as fun to play as. They're just so entertaining. And the way they've been designed is just so creative. It's the only really original thing that Games Workshop ever came out with. And you can just tell looking at them that a bunch of people have had a huge amount of fun inventing all of their stories and the way they are.
What?
Like the characteristics of the race. Well, you imagine it, can't you? So they're a disgusting, narcissistic rat race. Oh, but they've also got machine guns and sniper rifles and laser cannons. Like, you could just tell someone was just like going completely overboard.
Council's command.
Oh yeah, they're on my territory, aren't they? So I can do, eventually, this. I'm going to have to get used to the countdown on that. Because it's causing me to be out of position when I go for my warp bomb combos. Which is fair enough, because the warp bomb combo is overpowered, so it's... Don't waste your shots on that. Go for that instead.
That is true magic.
No, don't you waste shots on them either. Bye, Throg. Bye. Lovely to see you, old boy. Do feel free to drop over again sometime.
Attack charge. Scupper, go.
Ah, I missed the chance with this menace below. That's okay, I don't think we're really struggling here. And there we go. Oh no, they caught me in forced march. Oh, how will I possibly cope? Kill him. Yeah, it's basically a fantasy race that's like, they said, well, we'll give them Dr. Oppenheimer. Oh, and we'll give them Dr. Frankenstein as well. Oh, and we will give them the world's greatest assassin. They just kept on stacking them up and up and up. Yeah, Throg was definitely being a bit optimistic there on that approach. We'll take money, because I need money. Okay, so they've recruited, and that's a lot for him to try and get through with this, so I'm not going to go for that right now. I'm going to get rid of those instead.
At last, flesh meat.
I really love the voice work that Voice Snacks did on Throg. He's absolutely nailed it.
Let the bell scream, scream. Slash, attack, destroy.
Lock these up.
Fight. Council demands. Kill, slay. I'll collect souls. Gracie. You will fight. You die. Legs, tails, move.
Trying to decide how to go about this. Should I go and get Volksgrad? I think I probably should, and then I should tier 3 it.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Bonded service. And Draftmaster. Good, because we'll be able to start reducing the cost of this army soon with Quartermaster. That's good. Oh. Excellent, they're developing really fast. Yeah, you can have that. How about this one? Do we have another bell polisher for him? Yeah, excellent. That means I can have more Plague Priests. Which, to be honest with you, is ruling out the need for these Skaven Slaves, but they are cheap, to be fair. It's mostly ruling out the need for these. I might as well just get rid of these, but I'm sentimental. I don't like just getting rid of units. I might go up and get Khazid Baradrag next. Bord Karag, whatever. Stupid dwarf name. Just because I need places to sack to get money. My costs are going down and down, but it's still not easy. It's just hard breaking out of this little circle they've got. To be fair, I've gone quite far south with Kislev and everything.
Bad thing, fit.
So we're now at war with the World Walkers, or I'm going to have to declare war on the World Walkers.
Feed Throt.
I hate it when it does that.
No!
Right.
No! Stock scuttle. Meat flesh for me.
Okay, so you've got a couple of armies there. That's okay. I can...
Keep brain.
I mean, I can lightning strike that, but I'd kind of like to fight them all. Let's have a look at the map.
Clan eat well now.
You know, we'll encircle that for now, because I want to decide what to do with the other army yet.
Experiment.
Envoy of council. Move tails. Settle camp.
I need to deal with this just because it's causing chaos corruption at Prague, and it's getting on my nerves.
Kill, harvest parts.
Do you know what? Why do them favours?
Flesh meat. Yum.
Yeah, why do them the favour of making it easy for them to bring in extra units? They want to fight me, they can come in and do it themselves. Well, do you know what? We don't particularly need to use the Vanguard deployment there. The Stalk's fun for using against them. Oh, we got a bit of a slope there, so let's put these up here. Those there. Popping in and out as you forgot to record the next video during your chill time. Nathan, you work too fucking hard. This is why I tell you I will never be a serious YouTuber, because I do not have the patience to work as hard as you do. Or as hard as, like, anyone who works even remotely hard, because I am lazy. Like, truly, deeply, profoundly lazy. Maybe it is time I just got rid of these and got some more freaking weapons teams while I'm over in this area. Go with that, go with that, go with that, and go with that.
The creature killer. Ready. Make up a war beast!
I keep forgetting to use all this stuff.
Master Mutator!
We are everywhere. To the vermin tide. Now move.
Big experiment!
Skaven slaves. Hackmaster. We'll find framing.
Never say die!
Come on, you little turrets. It's time to die now.
Come and eat my pets!
Man, these guys are hanging on for a long ass time. Come on, the army loss penalty must be coming soon, surely. There. Jesus Christ. Fucking dwarfs, man. They just don't know when to give up. I'm doubly glad I didn't let that other army come in now. Oh, is this a Slayer of some description? Yeah, Slayers. That explains why he's taken so much damage. Let the warp fire throwers and everything deal with those. There. Jesus Christ. Well, your channel's already growing, Nathan. It's doing really well, I think. Which makes sense because you're putting a hell of a lot of work into it. Let's just get a bit of replenishment on here, but no need to go too crazy with it. Get them up to 5,000 each, if they can make it that far. Now, those dwarfs ran a bit faster than I was expecting. That's fair enough. We took their city, that's what matters. I'll probably hold it just to get some replenishment. That's if that army doesn't try to attack me. If it does, obviously I'll wipe it out. Good, we need that money.
No, I will not shame.
You guys can give it a shot if you like. Right, the World Walkers. Oh, Bone Rattlers as well. Shit.
Let's go.
Gotta declare war on them.
A challenge? Don't anger me. When I'm angry, I make challenge.
This is getting intense. There's a lot of battles going on now. Got a lot of very powerful enemies, and they're mostly evil factions. Like, the Empire seems to still be getting the ass end of this. Extra leadership. Let's go. Hang on a second. Let's just get that for the sake of it. Why not? And Throt can go for Warp Smart. And then we'll get mutagenic elixirs. Not going to worry about that. They can have a rebellion there. It's fine. I want to get rid of them for money. We're doing okay for cash because we've been fighting so many battles. Oh, rebellion at Hell Pit. Okay, that'll give us some money too. The War failed to Karaz-Akarak. That's rare. Actually, most of the time they succeed with those nowadays. the Wargrove of Woe. Okay, so we've got to declare war on them as well. There are a lot of factions in this area. You wouldn't think in a corner of the map there'd be this many factions. So they've just run a long way for that.
Retreat now.
I'm going to retreat from it because I don't think they... Yeah, that's what I thought. They didn't have enough movement range, which means I can now ambush them.
Your conquests strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, mighty
Oh, are
lord.
you
The
shitting
wisest
me?
amongst them
We're
will
not
know
close
that
enough.
Fate is on your side. I have foreseen it.
Master Lord of Experiment doomed! Scare more enemy things!
I'll just occupy it for now. I just want the replenishment.
All hail, Honedrat.
What sort of army is that?
Not a chance. Ring bell.
The problem is we've got no replenishment here. We're taking attrition because of all this chaos shit, and now they've shown up.
A step too
It's not a good army. We can blast the shit out of it even with all this attrition. It's just really annoying that we're having to.
Not likely.
We're really getting penned in here though. Because now you've got Gorst coming for Kislev. So our gains could go by the wayside very quickly. Someone has gained some points. We'll get a mutagenic elixir so I don't forget it. Yeah, in hindsight, well, looking at it now, I should have just fought that Olaf guy. But I do need to go up and deal with banning the Contagious anyway. Kislev besieged. We knew that was coming. Yeah, I'm just hoping this is decent land for us to attack on. Yeah, it's like wasteland. That's good. Tundra.
for the Honedrat.
I'll probably call a halt to it after this fight. Maybe just go and, like, well, finish up the end turn and finish off that Skaven rebel army. So we are going to... That looks decent. And this looks a bit tree nerfed. Okay. To be fair, they don't really have a great amount to flank with, but they do have some cav that I'd rather not be dealing with. So let's be cheesy about it. Let's come around to here. Bloody attrition.
Rattling gun.
Let's go with that. Move back to there. This will be easy. This will not be hard in the slightest. So now with the time delay on Menace Belows, you've really got to get your angles right. Make sure that they're going to be in the right place when your unit pops up. Which is good. It was kind of an OP mechanic before. Come on. Decent. Nothing great, but it'll do. How good are their firing lines? Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Probably just turn them around a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, the old Marauder champions are not going to get any luck here. Yeah, it's always nice when they fire a quick burning head along their own line. We're going to go for that. Yep, that looks like it could be good. That looks like it could be very good. There we go. Basically 4 units evaporated there with that. And they're wasting their bloody ammo aiming at a general. Don't do that. Because we don't need to, because that's what's happening to him. I love rattling guns. They're amazing. Holy shit, how have they not given up yet? There we go. Now, heroic victory. Nothing says heroic quite like the Skaven. They're a very heroic race, you know. Brave and noble. A disciplined standing army. And they have flamethrowers. And machine guns. And sniper rifles. And mortars. And big poison catapults. Warp bomb is fantastic. It is such a useful weapon in these kinds of situations. So we can finish them off.
Bring self to be eaten, yes.
So, we're still taking attrition here. We need to get away from that. So, let's wipe that out.
Battle fight. Council demands.
Take money, because we need money badly.
Attack the things.
How good's the auto resolve for this? Good enough.
Kill for me, Rat King. More
Take the
slaves.
money again. We just need it. We're up to 40,000 again, though, to be fair. So we're not doing bad for cash.
Scream, scream.
That cannot take Fort Ostrosk. I'm not bothered by that. So we're going to rush into here and get a bit of replenishment. Let me pick my sodding army. I hate turning the camera. I don't like using the controls for that, but yeah, with regard to Kislev, if it falls, it falls, but well, it'll fall. It will definitely fall with Helmengorst bringing that kind of fire. Fort Ostrosk is kind of crying out to be tier forward soon.
Dreaded
4 more turns until we can tier 4 Hell Pit. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to assign these skill points and then I'm going to call it a night because it is just before 2 o'clock in the morning my time. So let's get these points on. 3 points, very nice. And they can all go into Quartermaster to save me some money. That's much better. So much better. Now we're not in as much trouble financially. Magical reserves and plague. Magical reserves and plague. And you know what?
I am Throt, the Unclean.
The mutant rat. 103, 2, 566, 566 a turn. Those 4 are costing me. How much does one of these cost? 179 a turn. And I'm not using these. I'm getting rid of them. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them. I don't use them. What's the fucking point? I've got them there and they're not doing anything for me. Why don't I? They literally just stand at the side while better units do stuff for me. And I can afford another 2 Plague Priests, so they'll be there to tank. And we've got a knowledgeable one. I mean, this is a no-brainer for me. He goes over to there. Yeah, because this is what I want as my front line, is Plague Priests. So they can hook up. We'll get rid of the 2 Skaven Slaves eventually. But what I really want to do is get some... maybe one more unit of Plague Claw Catapults, some Rattling Guns, and then the pair of Plague Priests. The Packmaster isn't really necessary, but he does come on a Brood Horror. So we're in good shape. Like this is doing okay. It's hard. It's definitely hard work. Hang on a second. So does this mean we've got it maxed? Got 2 Hell Pit Abominations, optimum batch. Wonderful. Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of tonight's stream. Thank you very much to everyone who's been watching it. Really appreciate you guys dropping by. So I will be back on tomorrow, probably a bit earlier, round about like 9, 10 o'clock. Well, 9, 10 o'clock. More like about 8 or 9 o'clock UK time. I'm not so for US Eastern time. 8 o'clock is 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you guys. If you're over the other side of the world, I have no idea about how to calculate the times for that, because I don't know those time zones as well as I do the US ones. But again, thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. I will be back on tomorrow, assuming there's no great disasters or anything. And I will see you guys then. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.